We are at Firethorn, a brand new neighborhood in Parrish by Taylor Morrison. You guys, I'm very excited to introduce you to Firethorn by Taylor Morrison because this neighborhood's going to be great. I think this neighborhood's going to be along the lines of North River Ranch and Sierra. I think this will be one of those staple neighborhoods that people associate with Parrish because this neighborhood's going to be so very nice. Taylor Morrison has got a really good name. I've actually got a buyer right now buying a Taylor Morrison. He's a repeat buyer because he was so impressed with Taylor Morrison and the first home that he bought. So I'd like to introduce you to this neighborhood. You guys, it's going to be great. On top of Taylor Morrison having that great name, the location is perfect, okay? It's right off 301 and Buckeye Road. Buckeye Road is one of those up and coming roads in Parrish, probably the up and coming road. You've got Simply Dwell Homes building a neighborhood right down the street. Oakfield Lakes, Oakfield Trails is right here. Then you've got Prosperity Lakes right across the street, right across the street from this Taylor Morrison Firethorn neighborhood. To top that off, you've got all kinds of planned commercial and retail going up along the road. There is a planned Publix that's going in. I believe there's a school that's going to go in over here. You guys, and probably the single most attractive thing about the location is the fact that I've seen plans for an expansion for an access point to get on I-75 from Buckeye Road. So as Moccasin Wallow becomes more and more congested, and believe me, as new homes, there's like 150, 180 new homes being built in Parrish every single month. So I've seen the congestion on Moccasin Wallow just build almost to the point that it's becoming unbearable. So as it builds out and Moccasin Wallow becomes busier and busier, we will need another point of access to get on I-75. So what I've seen is there may be a point at Buckeye Road and I-75 just about 3 miles from here where eventually you're going to be able to get on. Sorry, there's a bug. Eventually you're going to be able to get on I-75 from here. So that access point to get north, south, or really east and west from 75 is going to be hugely convenient. Aside from the location, you guys, I mentioned Taylor Morrison and the reputation they have. In this video, we're going to cover all of these models. I went through all of them. I'm going to present them to you here. You'll be one of the first to see what Taylor Morrison can do. You guys, they build some beautiful homes. Okay, this neighborhood's going to have 27 different floor plans. Taylor Morrison's building 27 different floor plans, so you've got a variety. There is something here for everybody, okay? Homes start at about $325,000. That'll be for their smallest products coming in at about 1,450 square feet. And they build a beautiful semi-custom home that tops off over 3,800 square feet. You guys, in pricing on that, you're approaching plus $650,000. That's base pricing. So in this video, we're gonna go through all these. And as we go through, I'm gonna show you base price for all 27 different homes. And we're also gonna cover the CDD and amenities. The amenities are going to be sweet here. Taylor Morrison they don't do things half at all. This neighborhood's gonna be great. Again, I think this is gonna be a very nice neighborhood along the lines of North River Ranch. So the amenities, let's take a look at that right now. You've got a vacation-inspired pool. So this will be a luxury pool, large enough to fit 1,300 homeowners. You guys, that's the size of this neighborhood. It's going to be a big one. About 1,300 home sites are planned for here right now. There's going to be a state-of-the-art fitness center. You're going to have outdoor movement center, so an outdoor exercise and fitness place. You're going to have a pet park, tennis courts, basketball courts, soccer fields, pickleball courts, and then there's going to be a butterfly garden. I've actually seen plans if you're a baseball player or if your child plays baseball, they're going to have batting cages here. That'll be the first that I've seen in Parrish. And you can top all of that off with miles and miles of walking trails so that you can enjoy this lush Florida landscape that's going in right now. You guys, I don't know if you can see them, but there's guys over there working on the landscaping. This road right behind me, I drove down here last week. There were probably 100 landscapers putting in all the trees and all the bushes and shrubs and flowers and everything. This neighborhood's going to be beautiful, and you're going to have the trails to enjoy the beauty from. So let's move along to HOAs and CDDs. What are going to be your monthly costs to live here. We'll start with CDDs because they are very, very low. On the 40-foot lots, you're looking at $1,120 a year. On the 50-foot lots, you're looking at a low $1,400 a year. And on the 62-foot, this is where I was really impressed. Your neighborhoods that have 60-foot wide lots usually have higher CDDs. And here you're looking at a low $1,680 a year. Those are really low CDDs. And then your HOA, so to cover all the amenities, all these great fun features that you're going to have in the neighborhood, you're looking at a low $216 a month. I do know that Taylor Morrison is taking appointments, and they have already started pre-sales. I've got a list of their first homes that are being built right now. They are currently for sale. That will be their pre-grand opening list of homes that they're building, spec. You could be one of the first ones to buy into this neighborhood. And now on to the meat and bones of this video. You guys, to cap everything off, we're gonna go through all 5 of these floor plans, all 5 of the model homes. They're beautiful. Taylor Morrison can build a very nice house. I'm gonna prove it to you right now. As we go through these, we're gonna cover all the cost. What does it cost for you to build one of these? So I'm gonna cover base pricing. There's 27 different floor plans. So if I listed them all right now, right here, we'd be sitting here for 2 minutes trying to cover that. So as we go through each home, as we transition from one to the next, I'm gonna put up base pricing on maybe 4 or 5 of them, just so that we can cover that and not bore the heck out of you as the viewer. I want to point out one more thing. Taylor Morrison is building townhomes on the very, very edge over here of the neighborhood up against 301. If we included the floor plans of the townhomes, there's over 30 different floor plans being built in this neighborhood. You guys, I don't see that with any other builder. I'm not seeing a builder build 27 different single family floor plans in the area. So again, they're building something for everybody. Again, that starts at about 1,500 square feet, going all the way up to 3,800 square feet, starting at $325,000, going all the way up. If you did their biggest home and you did it on the best lot and you put a swimming pool and you built it to the hilt, you guys, we're looking at some very nice homes, maybe pricing up to about $1 million. So you've got something for everybody here. So let's go through, let's check them out. If you have any questions, please see my contact information down below. I'd love to hear from you. I love helping home buyers. I am your Parrish real estate expert. You guys, this is what I live and breathe. If you call me, you will be working with me. I'm not gonna pawn you off on one of my assistants or another realtor that I hire. You will work with me, so I do want you to keep that in mind. So as always, thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing. Let's go check these out.